How often can I apply for a credit card? Hello, my name is Bruce Marion. I'm here to answer the question, how often can I apply for a credit card? How often is too often? And can it hurt your credit score? In this video, I go over your options. The short answer, applying for too many cards can raise a red flag. One credit card every 3 to 4 months is recommended. However, if you do apply for 2 cards at once, it won't ruin your credit. That being said, it's not recommended. Here's the thing. Every time you make a new application for a credit card, a hard inquiry is recorded. This just means a credit company requests your credit report for the purpose of issuing a card. Your credit score will probably go down by 3 to 10 points with each new application. Consequently, too many inquiries can hurt your credit score. A hard inquiry is recorded for any application for credit. For example, a car loan or a mortgage. Therefore, you need to keep this in mind when considering applying for any credit. Okay, so now the good news. If you do this correctly, you can increase your credit score. Getting a new credit card will probably cause your credit score to go down a little. However, your balance to available credit is a factor in determining your credit score. For example, you have a credit card with a $5,000 limit, and you have a $3,000 balance on it. This amounts to a 60% usage or ratio. If you apply for and receive a new card, and let's say it has a limit of $5,000, this would amount to a new combined available credit of $10,000. Therefore, your new ratio would go down to 30%. Now, assuming you don't run up the balance on your new card, you should see an improvement in your credit score. Not right away, but in a little while. Your credit ratio is not the biggest factor in determining your credit score. However, it does come into play. Keeping it low is a good idea. So back to the question. How often can I apply for a credit card? Here are some other factors to consider. How good is your credit score? If your score is 740, then a drop in your score of 6 is not that significant. However, if you have a score of, say, 650, a drop by 6 points can hurt a little. So when asking the question, how often can I apply for a credit card, take into consideration your own situation. Check out this chart. If you're on the borderline for dropping down to a less desirable bracket, you need to be careful. That is to say, fewer new applications would be advised. It's a good idea to check your score before any application for credit. If you feel your credit isn't good enough to apply for a top-rated card, then apply for a card that's easier to get. If you're turned down for a card, it will make it harder for future applications. What if you want to apply for several cards at once? As I mentioned before, this is not suggested. However, if you need to apply for more than one card at a time for whatever reason, it's best that you do it all the same day. This way, hopefully, your activity won't show up on each check of your credit. Additionally, don't apply to cards from the same bank. Sometimes you run across a card that you just can't pass up. Yes, you can go ahead and apply for it. Just keep in mind it will affect your credit score. Be prepared to see a drop in your score. However, just make your payments on time and don't run up your balance, and your score should rebound quickly. Ultimately, it's up to you. As stated previously, your score will make a difference. If your score is high, you can apply more often. If your score is a little lower, say in the mid-range, you may want to apply a little less often. This is where keeping track of your credit score can help. Check your score before you apply for a couple of cards. Then check your score afterwards. Then you'll know where you stand. Once your score rebounds, you can apply for more cards. If you're planning on buying a new car or applying for a mortgage, make sure not to apply for cards for 4 to 6 months prior to a major purchase. You don't want a temporary drop in your credit score to hurt your chances of getting a new house. To recap, keep your credit score in mind when applying for a new card. Be aware that with each new application of credit, your score will probably go down. It's a good idea to check your credit score before and after each new application. Also, be careful not to run up your balance on a new card. Wait 3 to 4 months in between new applications for credit. Be patient. Make all payments on time and your score will rebound. Let me know how you plan on applying for your next card. Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, please click the like button and subscribe. Considering getting a zero interest credit card? Just click the link in the description below to get our best current card deals. Thanks again for watching.